incompletes in our life actually tie up our life energy. When there are things left undone in our life, it takes our focus away from what we want and puts our focus on what needs to be done. But yet when we have completions in our life, it actually allows us, frees us up to focus on what's next in our life. For me, I've been learning a lot about incompletes and completions in my life. As an adult with attention deficit disorder, I have a lot of incompletes in my life. I have a lot of brilliant ideas every day, and I start a dozen projects every day. So you can imagine my list of incompletes. So you can imagine the energy that is sucked into that list of incompletes. However, I do get things done. And let me tell you about those. Recently, I completed a certified relationship coaching program. And last weekend, I had my test. It was a 4 or 5 hour written test. I got news yesterday that I passed. Officially a certified relationship coach now. And that got me really excited. Sunday morning, I was like done. I emailed it in, and having that complete propelled me into creating other completions. So I've gotten a lot done in the last 4 days. After that, I added up all my coaching hours over the last 10 years, and finally submitted my credential application to the International Coach Federation on Sunday, for one of my credentials in coaching. Something that's been on my to-do list for 10 years. I got birthday cards, wedding cards, graduation cards mailed out. I got an oil change on my car. I got 2 years of taxes done. I got conversations that needed to be had. I had them, or I've scheduled them, or I've said, we need to have a conversation. I've been on a roll. Completions move you forward. I can tell you firsthand the energy that is taken away from what I want in life by having this long to-do list. And I can tell you firsthand what happens when I get one completion done and how that propels me forward. And you know how I know? Because lately I've been asking myself, okay, what's next? What's next? So let me tell you the process for creating completions in your life. The first step is to acknowledge what is. Just have really a truthful conversation with yourself. Take an honest inventory of where you are in life. More of a broader picture. Where are you at in life? What needs to be done? What's left undone? In a big picture. And the next step is to really acknowledge what has been accomplished. What has been completed? What have you accomplished in the time frame that you're looking at? And then number 3, acknowledge what is left undone. And this is an opportunity to take a real serious and honest inventory of what's undone. And it's not necessarily your to-do list, which I can easily equate it to, but it's more about the things that are undone that really matter. Sometimes it could be cleaning out that junk drawer. And sometimes it can be having that heart-to-heart conversation with your loved one that you've been putting off for years and years. So take an honest look at what's incomplete. No judgments, no blame. Just record the data, record the facts. What's complete, and what's incomplete. And on the incompletes, if you see that there's some action to take, acknowledge what that action is, schedule it. If it's a conversation that you want to have, need to have, schedule that. Because incompletes exist in relationships too, which is a whole nother talk. But relationships can be complete and incomplete. And sometimes relationships should be complete. So are there some of those in your life that you need to call complete? And then the next step in the process is, after you've scheduled some things, after you've looked at your inventory, is to then say what needs to be said. And is that to yourself? Or again, is that to someone else? So do you need to say, wow, look at the work I've done? Whatever it is that you need to say to yourself, say it. So incompletes, I mentioned, could be cleaning out a junk drawer, cleaning out a closet, changing the oil in your car, and it could be bigger things in life. And sometimes it's things that don't matter. For example, if you've been collecting photos for years and years and years, and you've been saying, oh, I'm going to get those into photo albums, or I'm going to scan all them and get them into my iPhoto libraries and organize them really well, and you just don't get it done, you know what? You can decide it's not going to get done. And the last step of the completion process is your declaration, is declaring I'm complete. That photo album, I'm complete. I'm not doing it. I don't need it. I'm done. Declaration is the most important part, whether it's done or whether you're done with it. Say to yourself, I am complete. And with that, fellow Toastmasters, I am complete.